predicted the Miami Heat would win 2 games. You sticking with that? How? Why? Who?
You see, I got my business suit on.
Yeah.
I'm all business.
Oh, are you?
Ain't no shenanigans, ain't no goat mask, we all business.
Really?
Was anybody celebrating last night?
Business for what?
Skip.
For why?
I told you I had to pick 6 games because I'm superstitious. I don't want to mess that up. But I thought they might be able to squeeze one.
It's over.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I said sweep around here, and it was looking like that from what we saw. Should we talk about the game last night?
Yes.
Game 1 between the Lakers and Heat. Despite a slow start, the Lakers really, guys, they had no issues dismissing the Heat. Game 1 of the NBA Finals last night. LA was down 13 early in the first, then turned on the Jets and would end up leading by as many as 32. The Lakers then cruised to a 116-98 win, and Anthony Davis had a game-high 34 points, and LeBron finished with 25 points, 13 boards, and 9 assists. So, Shannon, tell me the biggest reason the Lakers went on their run last night.
Skip, I've never seen a game like this. I don't know if I've ever seen a game like this. The Lakers are down 13. KCP hit 2 threes, cut it to 7. Miami calls a timeout. From that point to 6 minutes left in the third, the Lakers go on a 75-30 run. Skip, that's unheard of.
Yep.
And it happened because KCP hit those threes. They got scared, and so now they got to space the floor. So now you got to lead one-on-one with AD. AD goes to work. In that run, from that 70-35 run, AD was 23-5-5. LeBron was 12-8-5. Skip, since the restart of the bubble, there were 22 teams re-invited to the bubble. The Lakers were the 21st three-point shooting team of all those teams.
33.6%.
Skip, so it just goes to show you, if they just, I'm not saying they're going to go 6 or 7 in the second quarter or something like that, like they went with 11 of the first 17. Well, if they hit 11 or 17, it's over. The Heat won't win another game, and they won't even get close to them winning a game. But if they can just be decent, if they can shoot 35%, from the 3, 36% from the 3, it's over because they have no answer for AD. Bam, even if Bam come back, how he's going to be limited. You know, Dragic probably not coming back with that tear in his foot, Skip. And they got no answer for LeBron. So so what you going to put on AD? You going to put Jay Crowder? You want Kelly Olynyk to try to guard him? You going to put Iggy? What you do with LeBron? LeBron just put him in the pick and roll. He put Tyler Hero in the pick and roll, Skip. Whoever Tyler Hero is guarding, LeBron said, come here, come here. He was minus 35 in 30 minutes. The difference is, Skip, the Lakers don't have great shooters. If they can just hit a few shots, Danny Green hit a few early, Skip, scared them. So now what do they got to do? They got to hug up on him. KCP hit a few, they got to hug up on him. So now LeBron gets an opportunity to come downhill. AD gets an opportunity to work one-on-one. And they had it going last night. Like I said, I've never saw anything like this. And they tightened the screws on them defensively. The Heat are a better shooting team than what we seen last night. But the Lakers were rotating unbelievable. It didn't start out that way. I'm like, do y'all know these guys can shoot? They here for a reason. It's not an accident. Skip, you don't accidentally win 12 games in a month and a half. You don't accidentally do that. So they're there for a reason. And then once the Lakers like, oh, y'all came in. Y'all trying to beat us for real, huh? I can't let Skip Bayless have something to talk about your guy, your GOAT. They turned that heat up on him, Skip. They was slow cooking them. And then they went on that, turned them afterburners on. They got no answers, Skip. They got no answers now. I don't like the way they finished the game because I thought they let Kendrick Nunn get a nice little rhythm. And he was first team all rookie, Skip. He can play, but he got COVID. Kind of fell out of the rotation. Now he's going to be back in the rotation. I expect the Heat to come back, guns a-blazing on Friday night. But, Skip, they got to do something better than this. They got to find an answer for AD and LeBron. Because if they don't, if Danny Green, KCP, the threes, if they can just hit a few early, that's all they need. Skip, they don't need to go like the Rockets go 25 or 57. They don't need to just hit a few early. So now you can't just pack the paint. It's over. It'll be over.
Okay.
And the Clippers choke. Don't say it. Don't you say what the Clippers would have done to the Lakers. Don't say it, Skip Bayless. Don't you say a word about no Clippers.
The all-time shame is that the Clippers didn't get to the Lakers because we would have gotten to watch the real NBA Finals, Clippers beating Lakers.
Well, they should have put him in the East then.
I hate to say I told you so, but I've been telling you so. This is an epic mismatch. The Heat, unfortunately, got exposed last night. And when they got exposed, I'm talking about just like ripping all their clothes off. Because this was embarrassing. And look, they're just too small. It starts right there.
They're small.
The Lakers' point guard is bigger than the Heat center. Obviously, I'm talking about LeBron at 6'9", 250-ish, to Bam, who's 6'9", 230-ish. And the truth is, as much as I love to watch the Heat play offense, they are a liability on the other end of the floor.
They are.
They have tried to fake it until they make it with this zone. And they tried last night to start in man. And Jimmy Butler mostly took LeBron. And then Jay Crowder, as you mentioned, tried AD for a while. Then they tried everybody on AD. They don't have an answer. Then they reverted back to their zone. And that didn't work either because they're just limited on defense.
Correct.
And Bam got exposed because he wound up with 8 points and 4 rebounds. I realize after 22 minutes, he hurt, whatever. It's weird. He holds his wrist, but they say it's his shoulder,
right?
Which is a little odd to me, but he holds his wrist.
But Skip, what I don't understand, okay, I got a left shoulder injury. Why would I go bang that shoulder into Dwight Howard?
I don't know. He obviously bounced right back from it against Boston.
Right.
So maybe he'll bounce right back. I don't know. It looks like he's in anguish when he's holding his wrist, like he can't go anymore. And last night he did opt out of the game, so he didn't come back in. But before I get to those injuries, I want to make the point, those injuries all occurred after the damage was done. It wasn't like, oh, they lost because they got hurt.
Well, Dragic kind of got hurt in the first quarter, though, Skip, but I don't know if he could have stopped that bleeding.
I don't know, but here's the point. The Heat have to make their shots. And if they make their shots and keep on making their shots for 4 quarters, yeah, you can have some problems.
Right.
Because they literally have to outscore you. Boston got whatever it wanted on offense.
Yes.
Boston's shots just didn't fall enough. So last night, to your point, it starts out with the Heat moving the ball, picking and rolling and cutting and getting their open looks and making their open looks. And Jimmy Butler had 9 quick early points, and Jay Crowder hit 2 threes, and Bam actually had 6 early points. And all of a sudden, to your point, it's 23-10 Heat. And Shannon Sharp, way up there, in the hills up in Bel Air, palatial estate, is sitting back saying, uh-oh, maybe these guys are for real. They're not for real. It's all a mirage, an Orlando mirage, because as LeBron said, we got punched in the mouth and we said, oh, we got to get more physical.
Right.
So here they came. And this is what's so weird to me. Playoff Rondo emerged. Once they put Rondo in, things started to click and pop.
Yep.
Because the first shot that gets hit to stop the bleeding was by Rondo. He makes an 18-foot jumper, which he's not known to do.
No.
But he makes it. If we could see that, and it leads to the 2 KCP shots were the shots of the game. So Rondo first, here's Rondo, and they're in big trouble, and he shoots a little step back, fall away, and makes it. I'm like, what? And then here comes KCP, and kicking it to KCP, and this is a rainbow swish.
Yes.
And I thought, ooh, that cut it down to 10. And here he comes back-to-back with another one that cut it to 7, and all of a sudden it's back to a game. It felt like, uh-oh, the Heat are going to pull away.
Right.
And those 3 shots put them back in the game. So here's the point for those out there in viewer land to absorb. It's 23-10 Heat, and guess what the run is that the Lakers go on from there? You ready for this? They go on a 77-32, 77-32 run. Let that sink into your brain. 77-32, that's 45 points. They beat them over that stretch by 45. As you know, in an NBA game, certainly, I'm talking about a regular season game, it's hard to beat somebody by 45 over a stretch.
Right.
Okay, so what started happening to your Lakers? They started raining 3-point shots.
Yes.
And to your point, they're not a very good 3-point shooting team. At least they haven't been until lately. And here's the point. They made 11 in the first half, but Shannon, they made the 11. The 11th fell with 3:36 left in the first half. They were already up to 11. Danny Green bombed another three, which he is highly capable of doing in the finals.
The one off the steal.
Yeah, and that meant they had 11 threes in not even 2 quarters, because there's still 3:36 left in the half.
Yes.
Well, I tweeted about this. If you told me on Undisputed yesterday that the